If I was to define TeenPact in 2 to 3 words, I would have to say challenge,
phenomenal,
passion,
motivational,
challenging,
discipleship,
enlightening,
relational,
memorable,
and faithfulness.
Leadership.
It's very educational.
friendship,
Servant.
motivating,
Encouraging. Leadership.
challenging.
educational,
exciting.
Servant, leadership,
inspirational, and awesome.
Amazingly incredible.
I'm Cindy Cox. I'm a volunteer with TeenPact. I coordinate the Georgia classes. I love that God allows me to be involved in TeenPact, and here's why. TeenPact is used by God to change lives, to change the world. Back in 1993, Mr. Tim Eccles was in a prayer meeting at the Georgia Capitol with some pastors. There, TeenPact was born. He had a passion for equipping Christian teens to make a difference, to make an impact. He started TeenPact to do just that. Teens came to the Capitol and they learned about the government process, but they also learned leadership skills, and they practiced those leadership skills right away. Today, TeenPact is in 39 states. We have about 4,000 students this year, and God continues to use TeenPact to change lives, to change the world. Teens are allowed to practice leadership skills to learn how to engage the culture. As a matter of fact, our mission is to train youth to understand the political process, value their liberty, defend their Christian faith, and engage the culture at a time in their lives when typically they do not care about such things. My teens, when they came through TeenPact, learned a lot about defending their faith and the importance of defending their faith in society and how that would impact the culture. When they left home and they were living in a secular environment, my one daughter especially was really having to defend her faith. I asked her if she needed to just be quiet sometimes, and she said to me, "If I don't speak up, who will?" Because of TeenPact, she learned to defend her faith, and she learned the importance of it. My kids also learned the value of friendships with kids who were making the same life choices they were, so that when they left home, they were living in a society where there weren't many kids making those same godly choices, but they had the courage to make the right choices because they knew there were teens around the country making the right choices. So why come to TeenPact? You'll get your government credit and you'll learn about government in a hands-on environment that's lots more fun than reading a textbook. But you also have the opportunity to practice leadership skills. You'll have the opportunity to learn to defend your faith and the importance of that. Come to TeenPact to learn how to make a difference in the culture.
Hi, my name is Kathleen Reynolds, and I love TeenPact. Now, TeenPact is perhaps best known for its engaging programs that teach students about government and politics. In fact, TeenPact's mission is to train youth to understand the political process, to value their liberty, to defend their Christian faith, and to engage the culture at a time in their lives when typically they don't care about such things. And through this mission, TeenPact is making a lasting impact. For example, even though it has only been around for 2 decades, there are already 5 former TeenPacters who are serving in their state legislatures, with more to come. TeenPact's hands-on dynamic training is bringing up the future leaders of our country. It's an opportunity you definitely don't want to miss.
I'm not a politically minded person. I don't feel like I want to go into politics, but the fact that I now have it's so clear, and I now have the knowledge of what happens up there. It's not just something, oh yeah, they make bills, they make laws. I know how that happens, and I know the people that are behind that and pushing legislation.
What TeenPact has taught me is that actually you know, it's so easy for me to go up to the Capitol and share my beliefs. I didn't know it was all that simple to me. It's taught me that my words do have a meaning in this state and what the state believes in, and that what I say and what I believe is very important.
TeenPact has taught me that government is not something to be overwhelmed about, but instead that it's something to be excited about being involved with, and to realize that it can be a really exciting adventure.
It's really taught me that the government is almost just as hands-on as TeenPact, that you don't have to be, you don't have to know the governor, or you don't have to work in the state house to have an impact on your local community and on local policy. You just have to, have a voice, and it shows how accessible, hands-on, and real the government is. So I think that's really awesome.
Hi, my name is Toby Cobble, and I've been with TeenPact for just a little over a year now. TeenPact's mission can be divided into two parts. The first, as you have just learned, is to teach students about politics, but this is intertwined with a distinctly Christian worldview. As students are taught about the political process, they are also encouraged and stretched in their Christian faith. TeenPact believes that in order for students to have a true positive impact on their culture, their faith must be grounded in Christ. TeenPact is unique in the fact that it is unashamedly Christian, and it teaches students how to really impact their world.
Oh, love that will not let me go. I rest my...
TeenPact has taught me so many things about my relationship with the Lord that I think it's impossible to answer probably in one question, just because I think a large part of that is the people, the relationships, just the mutual friendship and being able to challenge one another, just iron sharpening iron, and being able to take that just from a state class to alumni events to the next state class. And like I said before, the Lord just makes every week special. And I just think there's a lot of blessing and favor that TeenPact has, and because of that, just incredible things have happened in my life that the Lord's done through TeenPact.
That in thy sunshine's blazes stay, may brighter, fairer be. Oh, joy that seekest me through pain.
I was given the opportunity to attend the alumni event back to DC this past September, and one of the evenings the group went out on a night tour of the monuments, and one of our last stops was the Lincoln Memorial, and I was given the opportunity along with the other students to kind of gather around on a side lawn, and we had somebody with a guitar and we just sang praise and worship songs, and it was just so amazing just to look around and just see all those important buildings, and at the same time just be worshiping the Lord. And then we had people joining in, people videoing us. I don't know, it was just really spiritually encouraging, and just one of those moments where you just feel like so close to the Lord.
Hey, I'm Sierra Holmes. And I'm Hannah Funk. Now, you've heard a lot about how TeenPact gets students involved politically and also teaches them how to grow in their faith. But we build so many really good friendships at TeenPact, and we also have so much fun.
Yeah, I would say the environment that TeenPact provides is a very encouraging and uplifting environment. And so when you're in that, it just creates so much of an opportunity for you to bond with other people that maybe aren't necessarily in your state, but across the country as well.
Yeah, I know personally, I've been involved with TeenPact for quite a few years now, and I've built so many friendships that are just gonna last a lifetime. Even when, you may not have so many friends close to home, you've always got that friend you can call on the phone, and you just feel like there's that connection because they're like-minded, and you're really just getting a deep friendship out of it.
Yeah, I think being in that environment with so many just awesome leaders, it really creates an iron sharpening iron environment, which encourages you. And I know that a lot of people, like my friends, have been encouraged just through the that environment of everyone encouraging each other to be leaders in their own family and community.
Yeah, and also, like I was saying a little bit earlier, TeenPact is an incredibly fun opportunity and experience. The classes are very engaging and very interesting. It's one of the most interesting educational experiences I've ever been through as far as the state classes go. But then we have so much fun inside and even outside of the Capitol.
Yeah, for instance, Ultimate Frisbee is the official team sport of TeenPact, and they actually have an event called National Convention, and there, besides, you know, all the elections and the games and stuff they have going on, they have an Ultimate Frisbee tournament, and you can get on a team and play against each other, and then the championship game is actually under lights. So it's not just politics, it's having a lot of fun as well.
Yeah, and then aside from the athletics, we also have, you know, very stimulating conversations with kids who actually know how to, you know, have a deep conversation, and then we have lots of fun games that's always going on, and then also there's always a musician around who has maybe a guitar or a violin or some kind of instrument, and we just have tons of impromptu music, which is a blast as well.
So come to TeenPact and you'll definitely not just learn politics, but you'll get great friendships and have a lot of fun too.
I used to be very quiet and reserved. I didn't like talking to other people. I judged other people decently by what they wore and everything. But by going to TeenPact, I've come kind of, or not even kind of, I've come out of my shell a lot.
TeenPact has helped me make new friends by allowing me to go to different states and to meet other people from different states in regards to National Convention, for instance. Going to an alumni event like National Convention brings you into contact with people from many, many different states, and through that you get to know people from different states, and so you make good friendships through that way. So most of my friends don't even live near where I live. They're in every direction from where I live.
If I had any fun or memorable experiences, definitely. I mean, you don't even have to go to National Convention to have fun or memorable experiences. Whether it's, you know, staying at the camp, we have a residential camp in Ohio, so whether it's staying at the camp or whether it's, you know, just hanging out at a host home or even at the Capitol, I mean, there's tons of fun time to be had playing games or even just talking to other students, because it's such a unique opportunity to be able to, you know, hang out with such awesome people who are so close and so like-minded. And I think if I had to describe TeenPact in one other word, it'd be like-minded, because it's awesome to have that unity and also be able to just share such great times. Yeah, definitely.
I've had a lot of laughs here at TeenPact. It's been very great and fun and funny. You know, I like just the vibe that TeenPact gives to children, and it's just making it exciting to come and learn about the government. It's not making it boring, but you want to come. Like now, I don't want to go away from TeenPact.
By watching this video, you've seen TeenPact. You've seen that by coming to TeenPact, you learn about government and the political process. You also learn about what God has to say about government. You learn that you get to build lots of friendships, have fun, build some leadership skills. By coming to TeenPact, you learn how to make a difference in your culture. Don't miss this opportunity. Go to teenpact.com and register today. I hope to see you in February.